Hello my lovelies, and welcome to my channel. Today is another edition of Mask and a Movie. We're actually going to talk about all of the movies that are opening during the month of March, and more specifically all of the movies that are opening during the month of March that I'm actually interested in or dreading. Today's featured mask in this video is going to be the Tatcha Vitamin C or Violet C Radiance Mask. I actually have an audition tomorrow, so I need to look as magical as physically possible. It's my favorite color, oh my gosh. And in case you're wondering why is it that I keep the box, it's because this mask is flipping expensive. I'm gonna keep everything. Let's actually talk about the movies, shall we? So the first one on the list, and it's actually already come out by the time you guys are seeing this video, is Red Sparrow. It's basically a movie about a ballerina who becomes a secret agent, which is really an interesting twist. I'm not even gonna lie, that's like Kim Possible levels of what? Because to me, like, a ballerina that's becoming a secret agent is just as weird as a cheerleader becoming a secret agent, if you ask me. So, but it seems interesting. It has, I'm horrible with names, but she's the young lady who played in Flipping Hunger Games and other things like Mother. She plays in a lot of trippy things, and she's a really good actress. Like, her performance is very, how can I put this? Perfectly subdued. Like, she's not an overwhelming actress when she's on set, which I personally find to be, it can go one of two ways. It can either be extremely interesting, which she is, or it can be very boring. And I'm so glad she did the first one. Just saying. So glad. So I'm very interested to see more of what she does, and I can't wait to see Red Sparrow. Red Sparrow opens March 2nd. Another movie that I'm very interested in seeing, it opens March 9th, is A Wrinkle in Time. This is the one that has Oprah Winfrey in it, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of just going to say it for Oprah Winfrey. I know nothing about A Wrinkle in Time. If anything, when I saw the teaser trailer of it, it made me a little nervous, and I'll tell you why. It just kind of has this very, it has this vibe that makes me feel like it's either going to be really amazing and just mind-blowing, or it's going to be a little scatterbrained and kind of all over the place. And I'm a little afraid that it's going to be scatterbrained and all over the place, but I'm still gonna see it because dang it if I don't like me some Oprah Winfrey. So yeah, I have my biases. I can, dang, how much of this stuff am I gonna put on my face? Let me just stop talking for a half a second, get this on my face, and then I can focus on movies, which is the important thing of this video. Like I was saying, A Wrinkle in Time opens March 9th, and I'm really excited to see it, mostly because of Oprah. And to be honest, the premise of it is really interesting in itself. Just being able to split the fabric of reality and just jump through time is just really fascinating. And then having to save your own father is another thing that I'm just like, ooh, how is this going to turn out? So again, Wrinkle in Time, very interested. It could go either way. It could be a really great movie, but it could also be a really horrible movie. So we're just gonna have to see. Another movie that I am very interested in kind of seeing, Tomb Raider. Okay, so if you guys are gamer fans, you guys already know that Tomb Raider is a very lucrative game that is already out. It has several different branches. I personally am familiar with Tomb Raider due to the old, I think it was in the 90s, please don't quote me, but due to the old movies. These movies are so ridiculous. I'm mostly looking forward to this movie because of how crazy those movies were. I would like to see a version of Tomb Raider where it's actually being taken seriously as a woman who is an explorer of various treasure items and kind of dusty places, if we're just being honest. But she's also very strong, tends to get out of a lot of messed up situations in very astonishing ways that you and I as normal human beings wouldn't be able to do. So I'm really looking forward to how they're going to pull off this movie in a more serious fashion. So up next we have Love, Simon. Now this is going to be one that is not so much going to stroke your badass bone if you have it. This movie isn't going to really be for you if you aren't really into the feels. Yeah, Love, Simon is a story that is basically of a coming of age along with a coming out story. And honestly, I'm really just interested in it because of that. It seems like it's going to be one of those heartfelt movies, and I like heartfelt movies. I really have no other reason for wanting to see this movie except for it seems like a touchy-feely, that's probably not the right words to use for this movie, but it seems like a really good coming of age story that depicts a how can I put this? A point of view that I don't often get to see. Really showing how it can be potentially difficult or just confusing when you are growing up. So I'm really looking forward to seeing this movie, and I can't wait till it comes out. This movie, Love, Simon, comes out on March 16th. And I do apologize if I didn't mention, Tomb Raider also comes out on March 16th. Other movies that are coming out... Pacific Rim Uprising. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Pacific Rim Uprising comes out on March 23rd, which I know is around like the end of the freaking month. But, oh my goodness, I am so happy to see this movie. I'm literally only seeing it because the first one that came out, that movie was flipping fantastic. It was so interesting. I had no idea what was going on, but it was so awesome to watch. Like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be one of those movies that you just gotta take your friends. You just take your friends. You take your friends and all your friends that love to have that like adrenaline pump. This is going to be the movie for them. If they haven't seen the first Pacific Rim, make sure they watch that one first because oh my goodness, it's going to, honestly, that is the main reason. I haven't even seen the teaser trailer for this movie yet, but I know I'm gonna see it. I'm definitely going to see it just based off of where it's coming from. Pacific Rim, I had no idea when it first came out back in who knows when. But when it first came out, I had no idea what about the plot. Really, it's kind of a basic plot. If you're just going to be straight up honest, it's a very simplistic plot. But it makes up for it in the action. Oh my gosh. So if you are one of those that enjoys action type filled movies, if you are one of those that enjoys Transformers, Marvel, DC Comics, just those kind of movies, those action packed movies, Fast and Furious kind of movies. If you are one of those, I think you're definitely going to enjoy those. This movie, please, oh my goodness, oh please be good. Please be good. I'm really hoping that it's good because the first one was amazing. I need this one to be good too. Anywho, another one that was really just striking my that's going to be weird kind of interest bone is Isle of Dogs. This one kind of came out of flippin' nowhere, but I'm really interested because of the fantastic Mr. Fox. This isn't going to be the kind of movie for everyone, and it's not really for kids either. Like, I understand because of the direction and the funny and, you know, just the animation of it makes you think that it's for kids, but the fantastic Mr. Fox was not for kids. Like, it's for older kids, if that. So this movie isn't really going to be for everyone, but I'm really interested in seeing what they're going to do with it because I did enjoy the fantastic Mr. Fox. It did take me a couple of times of watching it to actually understand. So yeah, I genuinely want to see this movie because it's one of those movies that I feel are going to get my little noggin thinking, and I enjoy movies that do that. I enjoy that movies that really just kind of take me out of my everyday kind of world of what I understand and puts me in a different realm of, well, this is happening kind of thing. So Isle of Dogs also opens on March 23rd. Another one, if you are a gamer, this one's going to probably interest you as well. Ready Player One. I'm not gonna lie, this one I'm a little nervous because again, it's one of those movies where it could go really bad, like really, really bad, like Assassin's Creed bad. And I don't want that. I think it could be a really good movie. I saw them put in the Iron Giants. I saw that. I saw you trying to hit my nostalgic bone there. And that opens March 29th, which is, again, around the end of the month. There are a bunch of movies opening in the month of March, but those are the ones that I'm really looking forward to. Those are the key ones that I'm, like, keyed in on. And then just really quickly, just so I can get this off of my brain, there are some movies that I'm really just not looking forward to even a little bit. In fact, they're the kind of movies where I'm just like, oh, that's gonna be really bad. And I could be wrong. I'd be glad to be wrong, but that's the kind of impression that their trailers really gave me, and I'm just, oof, oofta. Alright, the first one that is on that oofta list is Sherlock Gnomes. Johnny Depp, what are you doing? Johnny Depp, like, you were an interesting, fascinating actor. What are you doing? Like seriously, just what are you doing? Sherlock Gnomes is, of course, the sequel to Romeo and Juliet. If you have not seen that movie, that's okay. It's really a movie for kids. It does throw in some adult humor, which I don't really understand because the adults are definitely not watching it. And another movie that I'm really just I'm just really dreading this movie, Hurricane Heist. Because it looks like Fast and Furious, name your heist movie here, and Tornado just went together and had a baby. I'm sorry, but this kind of movie, like, I'm sure it could be really good, and I would have to see the reviews first before I even think about seeing it in theaters. This looks like one of those movies that they just spit out just because they can, because they had the money to waste or something. If this movie is good and amazing and has a good plot and good actual build to the characters, I will eat my words. But I'm not gonna lie, just based off of the trailer, I am so not looking forward to that movie. Ooh. So it has definitely been 15 minutes. I'm gonna go wash this off and I'll be right back, you guys. And I'm back. My face feels so shiny. Anyways, so back to the movies, you guys. That's actually going to be it as far as movies that I'm looking forward to and as far as movies that I'm really dreading. Of course, these are not all of the movies that are opening during the month of March. If you are interested in that list, look into the description box as I will post all of the movies that are opening as well as the dates that they are opening on in the description box below. So, are you also looking forward to the movies that I have spoken about today, or are you also dreading some of the movies that I've spoken about? Comment down below. Tell me the ones that you are looking forward to and the ones that you are dreading, and maybe why. Let's start a conversation. I want to know how you feel. These are movies. They are passions. They are fantastic or dreadful. Or they're just meh. And until next time, you guys, that's gonna wrap this up. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button, and if you haven't yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It is down below. It is, again, bright red. If you liked it, make sure to share it with your friends, your family, or anyone else whom you like. And until next time, you guys, stay lovely. Bye.